Multiple incidents of violence send shockwaves in U.S. At least 15 killed in New Orleans after driver intentionally rams into crowd. President-elect Trump launches scathing attacks at Biden. Trump says USA is breaking down. Trump blames weak, ineffective, non-existent leadership in U.S. President-elect slams Biden's border policy. Says this is what happens when you have open borders. Trump says Democrats should be ashamed of themselves. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has said that the USA is breaking down and has blamed the weak, ineffective, and virtually non-existent leadership for the nation's downfall. The president-elect's fiery statement slamming the U.S. security came hours after the deadly New Orleans car attack which killed 15 people. In a post on his Truth social media account, Trump wrote that the U.S. has become a laughingstock all over the world. President-elect further wrote that this is what happens when you have open borders with weak, ineffective, and virtually non-existent leadership. Further slamming the Biden administration, Trump wrote that FBI and Democrat state and local prosecutors have not done their job. Calling them incompetent and corrupt, Trump said they have spent all of their waking hours unlawfully attacking their political opponent, rather than focusing on protecting Americans. Trump added that Democrats should be ashamed of themselves for allowing this to happen to America. Trump further stated that the CIA must get involved before it is too late. He said the USA is breaking down. A violent erosion of safety, national security, and democracy is taking place all across the nation. President-elect said that only strength and powerful leadership will stop it. Trump's statement came following a series of violent incidents in the United States, including the New Orleans attack and the Tesla Cybertruck explosion outside the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas, which resulted in the death of the driver. In the New Orleans attack, at least 15 people died when suspected terrorist Shamsuddin Jabbar plowed a pickup truck bearing an ISIS flag into New Year's Eve revelers on Bourbon Street. He was eventually shot dead by cops. In a previous Truth Social post, Trump said his administration would fully support the city of New Orleans as they investigate and recover from this act of pure evil. Outgoing President Joe Biden described the New Orleans attack as despicable. Biden, speaking from the presidential retreat at Camp David, addressed the victims and the people of New Orleans and offered condolences. He said that the entire nation was grieving with the families of the victims. Biden said the FBI was leading the investigation to determine what happened, why it happened, and whether there was any continuing threat to public safety.